Hello, my angels and devils, and all who may wander here. It is Amanda Christina, and I thought I would share some projects I've been creating. I went on a bit of a binge with my scoreboard. Oh, actually, this was just one I saw somewhere and followed the instructions, and it's just 6x6 paper folded into a fry packet. You could probably chop that little bit off the top, like depending on what you wanted to do, but it was just something I thought I would try. It's based on an origami cup, I believe, but yes. So this was just a envelope scoreboard. I never quite finished it. I'm not sure if I want to or not, but that's just an envelope scoreboard project. Another envelope scoreboard project, which I have just thrown a whole lot of offcuts in at the moment. I put this, it should go that way, and it's supposed to hold the small tea bags, the small individual teas, but honestly that is way too big for our small individual tea bags over here, like the Dilmar and stuff. I love this. This is a coffee cup made on the envelope punch board and my scoreboard. So fun, so easy, just it looks so cool. I really am digging that. We'll save that for last. Now, I went on a bit of a Split Coast Stampers tutorial binge. I love their tutorials, and I just went and had a look up and sort of picked up a whole lot that I wanted to try. I don't even think I have everything out here, or I think I sort of changed my mind partway through them, but these are, I haven't decorated these because I want to use them in my friend Miri's wedding album, and I thought these would be fun and interactive. So these are like little photo purses. So you open it down and it's, okay, I've gotten confused somewhere. She realizes that she stuck one of these, she stuck this one the wrong way and this one the wrong way, or vice versa, but one of these is the wrong way. That's what you do, what happens when you're crafting at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, note to self, be aware that when you're crafting early AM you need to do easy things. Let's have a look at the one I did right, shall we? And knowing my luck now, it's going to be wrong. No, that's, there we go. So it opens up like that, and then I can add the paper and stuff to join it, and then it's just some photo spaces. I just thought it would be a fun interactive element in a mini album, a little bit different to stuff. And what I will do is probably stick this to that, then stick this bit into the album, so then this just comes open and then you just fold it out. That was my thought anyway. So they are the person, I still can't believe I put one in the wrong way. I put, oh my goodness. Now this is something I've made before. I made one of these for my mum. It is from Split Coast Stampers. It is a stationery box, and I've made one of these in the past. I just did this out of white cardstock and then sort of used, I think this is vintage Stampin' Up paper, to be honest. And I say vintage because I do not know how old it is, but it's pretty old. Okay, so some of my stuff has moved around a bit. Okay. I haven't added sentiments to this, and I'm not sure who this is for, so if I end up gifting it to someone who is a crafter, I won't add the sentiments because they can just add whatever sentiment they need. Most crafters have stamps or stickers to do this. So basically, this is a little stationery box. It has, this is meant to be for addresses. Now, what I did is I added this belly band because even if you're using it for addresses or notes or something, you sometimes just want to be able to replace that. So that is, I loved these papers. They tied together so beautifully and they're so pretty. Like, I'm not much of a green person, and then there's a little spot for stamps. I added the Inkjoy pen in, and then there is all these little bits. Now, I created some little envelopes, and I just put little pieces of cardstock in here, if I can get one out. It's pretty small. Yeah, there we go. So that people could do, like, so there's just 3 of those. I thought maybe little love letters or just a little note or an embellishment depending on who this goes to. As I said, I don't know who this is for. I just was making it for something to do. And because I wanted to see, I hadn't made one in a while. These are all punches, like I've just put a hole in them to make tags from leftover paper. I thought they were really pretty. So they go in here. I think there's 8 of those. I made these really gorgeous little note cards, and I just strips of paper, and I just punched out a circle. This is one of the designs that I sort of came up with many ages ago that is just such a simple design, and if you put a little sentiment in it, it looks so pretty. So that's just the different note cards. And then I went through, I used cards I had already made, and these envelopes are just a little bit too big, but they sort of bend in there nicely, so it's not so bad. And then again, just a very simple card design where a person can add their own sentiments, or I can add like happy birthday or thank you or whatever on those. And I just thought that was such an, I love this. It's actually not a hard project. Once you get the bare bones, it is actually quite a simple project. And once you've made one, it is a lot easier to make another. Oh, I'm doing that the wrong way around. I added that strip of paper because there's a little spot there that isn't quite covered, but it also helps you know the front. I haven't fully decorated this yet. That's it. That's what I've been creating lately that has been non-challenge entry stuff, just literally creating for me a bit. It's nice sometimes just to craft for yourself and not have to think about what you're doing in terms of challenge entries or stuff like that. This is paper that I had that I was given either by Miri or from the other paper pad I had, so like the paper stash I had. So I've just been using some of that. I need to sort that out enough to send some. I need to, when I'm at Australia Post on Thursday, grab some of those 12 by 12 bags so that I can start sorting that paper out for who gets what, because I know there's a few people I'm sharing a huge stack of paper with, so I need to sort that out soon. Anyway, as always, remember, you are incredible, you are amazing, and most importantly of all, you matter. Which one is your favourite project? Are there any of these that you want to try? I'll leave links below to the things I can leave a link for. And yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!